Shout out to former Bad Boy security guard Roger Bonds. Roger Bonds made this video speaking on a new Diddy documentary. Here we go. Let's see.
Yo, Bonds, yo, man, yo, how 50 get, blah, blah, blah. Yo, Puff, take this self doing that. Let me explain something to y'all. All right, whether it's NDAs, whether it's whatever. When these young boys come in, first of all, he only deal with young videographers because he want to rob them, and he know that they want the opportunity to follow Puff Daddy, P Diddy. They want that opportunity, so they get him at a low price anyway. But when you stay out so many hours a day, Puff wants a videographer with him 24 hours a day on call. Whether we on a yacht, whether we on a ship, wherever we at, he wants to videotape that, right? So now, they come to agreement. They come to whatever the pay is going to be. But then it be so many hours on that invoice that he don't want to pay. He gets in touch with the office. He gets in touch with the chief of staff. Yo, what is this I'm paying? What is this I'm paying? You know what you paying. You was outside all of these hours. It's 160 something hours in a week. You was outside 140. That's the invoice he put in. So now, being if you got a contract and he don't stand to that contract, guess what happens? He could do whatever he want to do with that footage. So now that footage goes to the highest bidder.
Okay, so they what they trying to say is basically this is how 50 got access to the info, and this is what 50 said. 50 said Bonds keeping it real. Now you know how it go. If you pay your people, this don't happen. So basically, people own the rights to the footage because Diddy didn't pay for the footage, and that's how they got the footage to do the show. So now the question is Netflix gonna be sued? Are they gonna pay any money if they actually got the footage the right way, because they didn't have to ask Diddy for the footage? So 50 Cent highlights Diddy's old security speaking on how Diddy treats videographers and insinuates that they got the footage for the documentary because Diddy didn't pay the videographers. Interesting, people, interesting. Here we go.
And 50 had to be the highest bidder to get the, yo, this is business. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't in love with you.
Nah, real shit though, that it's really like that out here in these streets. It's a cold game when it comes to the industry. I ain't realized how I did. Now I move different. So y'all see, shout out to everybody that watch me and see what I'm doing. Y'all seeing me do things a bit different now because I had to accept that coldness. I couldn't accept it at first, but now I'm a little bit more grown. You feel me? I move a different kind of way. I kind of keep to myself anyways. So now I understand the coldness of the industry. It's like, okay, I could kind of maneuver the way I need to. Like I said, dog eat dog world. Y'all see me talk about this content and shit. I really don't give a damn. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a damn about none of this shit, but the people do. So that's why we here. Here we go.
Everybody ain't dedicated. Everybody ain't loyal to the point of stupidity. Trust me, cause I'm getting it as your bond.
All right, so like I said, don't get me wrong though, I have fun doing this show. This is fun, and making music is fun too. But that's about it, man, cause y'all, you know, I don't like to sit there and talk about Krishan Rock all goddamn day, man. Y'all think I like that shit? Come on, bro. Goddamn, well, I can't even say what I want to say. But yeah, so like I said, man, Diddy. So this the main event. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. And shout out to everybody who watches on the playback. Y'all let us know what y'all think too. So we got producer Lil Rod. Hold up, let me make sure y'all can see it. Producer Lil Rod. We got producer Lil Rod claiming that there were days he would wake up with Diddy next to him after partying. I would wake up sore, still not understanding. What that mean, bruh? What you mean by that, son? You know, y'all from New York. What you mean by that, son? Here we go.
That happened to me, I just don't even want to speak on it, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Those girls next to me woke up some days, he was in the bed. I would wake up feeling sore, still not understanding exactly what's, you know what I'm saying, transpiring.
What the hell?
Here we go.
But this is me starting to understand that I was drugged pretty often.
My thing is, why? I mean, I don't know. I ain't finna say nothing. Here we go. We see all victims on the Blac Pill. So, you know, they say it's this disease. I forget what it's called, but basically you get remorse towards your abuser, or like, what is it called? What is the disease called? I forget the disease. Somebody put the name of the disease in the chat, and they say after that you fall in love with your abuser, and that's why things go the way they go. Here we go.
I tried to confide in KK Christina, that's Puff Chief of Staff. And I thought it would be more, understood if I took it to someone who's a woman.
And like I said, this from the Diddy docuseries, so I don't know whether or not they pulled it yet. Personally, I'm not cool with kicking a man while he's down. And I feel like if we taking the gloves off, we doing this to Diddy, I feel like we should do it to our male counterparts of a lighter complexion as well. And I've said this multiple times in my stream. Shout out to Epstein. Y'all gonna say they did Epstein. What's this ninja name? I pulled him up the last time. Excuse me, the one that was molesting the boys. I don't even know his name, but here we go.
But she was always like, that happened to me, I just don't even want to speak on it,
All right, so everybody said in the comments, woke up sore, went right back to sleep. I believe every single thing everyone has been saying. Everybody is not lying. Some shit I'm just not telling. When Puffy said, I miss your limp leg, I knew this man wasn't lying. What? And still went back to bed in the same house after waking up sore one time. I mean, I'm not going to give it a second time, third time, and fourth time to happen. Diddy deserves the amount of years that Kelly got. Let me go watch it before Netflix takes it down. He was selling his soul too. Y'all acting like y'all ain't hear Diddy on that voicemail say he been thinking about that man limp leg. What limp leg are y'all talking about? Come on, everybody ain't lying on this man. Hold on, we gotta go find this. Let's go back to TikTok real quick, and y'all tell us what y'all think in the comment section, bro. I don't know what to believe. Hold up, TikTok. Like I said, the world's crazy, bro.
How hard is it to live in America?
All right. We know. All right, let me see. Diddy limp leg. What are we talking about? Limp leg. Hold up. Diddy limp leg. Call. Voicemail. What are they talking about? Let me see. Hold up.
Time, stay in the light. Hey, baby, we had a great time. Stay in the light. It's all good. Get your rest. You are pipe. That's my new name for you, pipe. Or should I call you CPE? But, yeah.
Wildin'.
I want you to stay in the light. You know what I'm saying? We had a very, very good time together. Like, so much fun. So much fun. Now go rest up. Get in your bag. You know what I'm saying? Got your contract. Find a nice little spot.
Damn.
Put your mind at ease. And, yeah, I had a great time.
And like I said, for those of you who don't remember, we discussed this before. Just look up Diddy on my page. Yeah, man, they said them freak elite parties was so long that people literally had to have IVs and rehydrate, bro. That's insane. Now, I love to fornicate, but to the point where you feel friction is too much. And that's why they said that he had all the baby oil. But come to find out, he ain't even really had that much baby oil. So that's where the internet takes things and kind of blow things out of proportion. Here we go.
And I really, really want you to get some rest. I didn't know about you throwing up and all that. That's when I was like, hold up a second. All right, get some rest, baby. No. So if you come in for 24 hours, yeah, you always wanted to set some shit up. So now you got the opportunity. So
you see what I'm talking about?
Set up for tomorrow night. That last vision we had was that with Don and ATL. See you put it together, baby.
Hell no. I'm trying to find a limp leg. Let me see. Limp leg, Lil Rod. Let's see if we can find it. I don't even know if we can find it. Let me see.
I want you to listen to these voicemails by Puffy that he sent to, the baby mom that got the baby by the famous rapper. Listen to the first one where he calls her, crazy. That's the nickname he gave her.
Oh, well, look, crazy how we was just talking about this. So that's why 50 mad. Right, so that's why they saying 50 mad, because that's what he was saying about his baby mama. And I'm here to let y'all ninjas know, hey, gentlemen, I don't care what a ninja tell you. When it comes to a ninja wife, his baby mama, You know, men think that, not all men, right? And I don't speak for all men, but the majority of men, in my opinion, think that they own the women in their life, right? All the women in their life that they're dealing with or associating with. My advice is, or my example is, let something happen to those women and watch how those men act. Why are they like this? I have no clue, but I'm here to let you niggas know you don't own none of these girls, okay? These girls belong to the game, and the game is whatever rules of the society that they are born in and or live in. Here we go.
That's so good, and he was addicted to it.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, we had a great time. Stay in the light.
And that's 50 Cent baby mama. From what they said. So that's why, you know, that's why they say he did this now. Let me see. An alleged voicemail, blah, 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 to Diddy's 50 Cent BM after she repeatedly ignored him. Yeah, like I said, so when we see this thing going on now, you see what happened. Past that, I can't find the, what is it called? I can't find the limp leg voicemail, whatever, that he said to Lil Rod, but let me see what we got. Hold up. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. Let me see. 1 second. So like I said, this is what 50 had to say about his longtime feud with Sean Diddy Combs as he unveils the new multi-part documentary in Netflix's Sean Combs The Reckoning. Here we go.
I know him to be tough. Like we haven't even had problems. Like me and him. Like our issue, they'll say we had beef for 20 years, but I have hired both of his sons for different projects that I worked on, like both two different television shows, Quincy and Justin. You know, so I don't like have that energy towards him, like where we trying to hurt each other. All I would, like, while other people pointed out those situations, like that he was dangerous like that, I said, oh, okay. You know, I take it in, but we never got there. I don't know him to be tough. Like
Comments say the documentary is so good, low-key, some police shit. Okay, we need him on the Epstein files ASAP. I enjoyed watching the Diddy documentary. 50 is so intelligent. 50 lost his neck. 50 spent more time talking about Diddy than he ever spent with Marquise. Just started, completed first 2 episodes. Great telling of a story, weaving supporting information throughout. Excellent research and fair work product, letting the information provide the story. The footage was confiscated from Diddy's home in LA, so everyone should be asking themselves how 50 even got it. I don't care what the explanation is, but regular people don't get access to federal evidence. The feds just don't hand that over. So if 50 somehow has it, that means he has some kind of relationship or support from federal agencies. And that's why Ja Rule might not have been lying when he suggested 50 was working with him. I'm not saying it's a fact, but the situation definitely raises questions. 50 take on the Jeffrey Epstein movie. That's what I want to see. It was a good documentary. And then somebody put Bitter Baby Daddy. Let me see what else we got. Hold up 1 second. Y'all bear with me. Let me see if I can find it. Like I said, 50 popped up on Good Morning America, and this is what he had to say regarding the documentary right before it came out. 1 second, if I can find the footage. I don't even know if I can find the footage. Can I find the footage? I might not even be able to find the footage. We talk about too much shit. All right, let me hold up. Let me see. I might be able to find it. Orlando Brown, right here. Here we go.
Never before seen footage of Sean Diddy Combs in the days leading up to his arrest in New York last September.
You want to put the stuff in my fanny pack, King?
The exclusive video obtained by Netflix shows Combs debating with his lawyers about strategy.
Listen to me. I'm going to get off the phone right now, and I am going to let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution. No matter what nobody said. Let's just, here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new, highly anticipated docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, titled
50.
Sean Combs, The Reckoning. Was there anything that surprised you when you were watching?
I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
It was very interesting to watch a man who's known for his brand presence. You know, he has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account.
Never before seen footage.
Hold up.
How do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right, for 20 years, right, is me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping, or I looked at it like he was, like it was like a tester. Like, maybe you'll come play with me type of thing, right?
I feel like it wasn't that serious, but then again, I don't know these ninjas, so he might be right. Here we go.
And it's not personal.
I think it's important to also let people know that the show is not completely the perspectives of people that did not like Sean. We weren't trying to just get the highlights, the salacious details, you know, that the real goal was to storytell. And not everyone needed to have an allegation to be a part of this project.
How do you respond to people who say
Do you think that
it's more about
culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as hip hop is fine with his behaviors.
But nobody ever said hip hop was fine with his behaviors. I mean, they already tarnished his reputation. So it's like, what are you talking about? Shout out to 50 though. But I'm saying, bro, we never said we was fine with his behaviors. But I mean, at what point, so is he supposed to starve for the rest of his life? I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen. I'm just giving examples, right? So we already tarnished his reputation. You know, his family already got to deal with the backlash. I mean, it's going to take a couple generations for people to get over it. And like I said, his name is associated with a negative connotation now. So at what point is enough enough? Now, like I said, we see all victims on the Blac Pill. So, I mean, you know, the correct answer, which is going to be politically incorrect, is it's never enough, right? And I get it, but I'm saying, here we go.
There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say, because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or those things, it would allow the entire culture to register as if they're for that behavior.
Do you think that hip-hop culture...
Okay, here we go.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, man, with a smile on his face. Cold game, gentlemen. Cold game out here in these streets. That's why I stay dolo out this motherfucker, bro. Cold game, like I said. I got my inner circle. But past that, rest of y'all, I'm on 10 times 10, 25-8, okay? I'm always on 10 with everybody. And the reason why, that's why y'all see me mean mug. I don't mean to mean mug, but it's no nonsense from day one with me. Because I don't want to play them type of games. Here we go.
Because you'll see people saying that. I mean, he may feel a different way about pieces and bits of it, but he knows the truth. I think he'll see the truth in it.
If Sean Combs watches this?
Here we go. And I might go watch it just to report to y'all, even though I don't want to watch it because I don't support this kind of behavior of tearing a man while he's down, especially in the case of a brother, no pun intended, because we black. Yeah, because like I said, y'all don't do the same shit to other people. So I have yet to see Jeffrey Epstein in the same light. I think they have a documentary. I have yet to see the other dude and the other dude and the other dude and the other dude. And all you have to do is look it up on Google. Okay, but I digress. Let's continue.
We have to find somebody that'll work with us that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business. We're losing.
Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Sean Combs. All of these reincarnations, all those name changes are attached to really bad deeds.
Everything in life, you're gonna have people that are bad and people that are good. You have to choose your side.
Yeah, bro. So, I mean, hey, man, like I said, Lil Rod came out. When Lil Rod came out, this what he had to say. Let me pull it back up. Hold up. Well, first, before I do that, let me hit this one. Aubrey O'Day said that in the documentary, even though she didn't take the stand, she said that Diddy fired her for not participating sexually with him, and reveals emails that he allegedly sent her. I want to turn you out. Yeah, bro. As someone who watched an entire season of Making the Band, I can definitely tell you she was supposed to be Cassie, but she dodged a bullet. Now, the fact that Biggie paid for his own funeral is crazy. If you haven't watched the documentary, go watch it now. Coming to the internet but not testifying about it in court is crazy. That is crazy because you wanted that bad because you was going to go back. Not to say it like that, but Watched it today, and all I can say is he did it. What's disgusting and disturbing is these grown-ass women in the comments talking about let it go. She was raped by Diddy and another male at the age of 20. Someone witnessed it. Shame on y'all. I pray y'all don't have daughters / sisters or mothers. This is the best documentary, better than the rest, and new info. I just finished the documentary, and this is better than all the others, and there was more information that we didn't know. Plus, he really thought filming himself was going to be some victory lap, ringing witnesses on the phone to his lawyer screaming. His children are so lost to be blind about his behavior. I mean, it's his kids, of course. Whatever, most parents are gonna, as far as I know, right? Most parents, whatever bullshit that they do, it would make sense that as a parent, you keep your kids out of your bullshit because you don't want your kids to know about your bullshit, right? I don't have kids though. I'm just saying, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know why y'all would tell a victim to give a rest. She's been screaming and shit from the rooftop since day one. Why should she stop? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it makes no sense why she ain't testify. Whenever Diddy's name get to popping on social media, it's only a matter of time before she come out and get another 15 seconds of fame. Excuse me. So like I said, Lil Rod, hold up. Let me see. Let's scroll down. Let's go all the way down. Hold on. Boom. All right, so we go all the way down. Like I said, man, Lil Rod. So Lil Rod came through, and Lil Rod said, Lil Rod is Diddy's producer. Lil Rod said, do I have it? Right here. Like I said, Lil Rod, producer Lil Rod says there were days when he would party with Diddy all night and wake up sore in the morning, not knowing what happened. He claims that some days he woke up next to women and some days he woke up next to Diddy. Crazy shit, people. And the question is why you kept partying with him. Here we go.
There's a lot of things that happened to me I just don't even want to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Some days those girls next to me woke up. Some days he was in the bed. I would wake up feeling sore, still not understanding exactly what's, you know what I'm saying, transpiring. But this is me starting to understand that I was drugged pretty often. I tried to confide in KK, Christina, that's Puff Chief of Staff. And I thought it would be more, you know, understood if I took it to someone who's a woman. But she was always like, there's a lot of things that happened to me I just don't even want to speak on.
All right, so hold up.
Some days those girls next to me woke up. Some days he was in the bed. I would wake up feeling sore, still not understanding exactly.
All right, so this what he said. I pulled up Google real quick so I can show y'all. Let me see. So let me see right here. If we go to Google, and I go to Google, and then I go to the news, it's like I told y'all. Let me see. Lil Rod, Diddy. Right here. So 8 months ago, like I told y'all, Diddy wins dismissal of Lil Rod's RICO breach of contract claims as the civil lawsuit moved forward. So way back when, Diddy won. So technically in a court of law, he was found not guilty. So the beleaguered, I don't know what they said, the beleaguered billionaire will still have to answer for claims of trafficking and assault. Let me see. Sean Diddy Combs won a small portion of his uphill legal battle on Monday when a federal judge dismissed the Racketeer Influenced and Corruption Act portion and 4 other cases of action brought in by the legal filing of Rodney, Lil Rod Jones, the producer who accusations preceded a flood of legal complaints against the rap mogul and his company. So this is what I'm saying, where they found out he was not guilty. So it's just like, okay, so what do we believe? Because if he was found not guilty in a court of